Here's your Storm Tracker weather forecast with Chief Forecaster Bob McGuire.
Good evening, everybody. We're going to start off tonight with a time lapse of the Beartooths seen from the Billings area from ICAM. And we're looking way off in the distance, and the clouds are just rolling by there today. Look at that. And then all of a sudden it gets kind of cloudy and had some rainy skies. So that was happening. Look at how the clouds are kind of rolling over the tops of the mountains there. Cool looking shot. Meanwhile, here's another nice one from Scott Bagnell. This is Pryor Mountains out there by Yellowtail. Look at the Bighorn River. Yeah, that looks full too, doesn't it? Well, here's the way things are shaping up in Billings right now. Currently, we're dry. We have partly cloudy skies, 55 degrees and a north wind at about 3 miles per hour. Now, our reported high temp today actually got up to 66. Not real hot, but, it wasn't too bad. 78 is your normal high for this time of year. 96 is the record back in 2016. The record low was 40 back in 1939. And when it comes to precipitation, well, we had a little bit today, 0.08 of an inch since midnight. And then we had a couple of sprinkles here and there off and on, and that's what we wound up with. So here's where we are for the month. We're at a normal for the month, but still a little bit behind normal for the year by about 1.25 inches. So we're almost at 6 inches. We need to be at almost 7.25 inches to be caught up to average. Our current temps right now, generally into the 50s out in the far west, across the High Line, 50s out here. A little cooler over Lewistown into the 40s there, but everywhere else generally 50s. Take a look at reported highs for the day. 60s and 70s everywhere we look. 70 over at Sheridan, 72 over in the world, and out in the far west it was 71 in Missoula. Everyone else today generally into the 50s and 60s back here today. Meanwhile, here's our story for tomorrow. Look for the thunderstorm outlook saying maybe just some showers again. Not the big thunderstorms, not the big boomers, just that light, steady rain that we've been seeing the last couple of days, but we're not going to have that much. I think maybe by 6 o'clock in the evening is when we'll probably see that stuff move in. Here's what's left now on the Doppler radar. Just a few widely scattered rain showers just off to the west, and it continues to follow the jet stream right on out of the region and in towards the Dakotas tonight. And so that's all part of an upper level trough that was over here earlier on. It's now starting to shift in towards Minnesota and the rest of the upper Great Lakes states. So cooler air behind that, and that's what we had today, the cooler temperatures. And our forecast map shows a little bit of a cold front starting to push down, but then it just kind of falls apart, and then part of it breaks off and heads towards the Midwest, and then we're left with just a partly cloudy skies. By Friday night, maybe some scattered rain showers following the stationary front right into the Billings area. We'll see what happens. Then on Saturday morning, generally dry skies again. By Saturday evening, maybe some spotty showers moving into the area. How much more rain we're going to see? Well, it looks like not much. Maybe under 1/4 inch for Billings, maybe 1/4 inch over Miles City, Livingston, and Bozeman. Maybe 1/3 of an inch expected over in Lewistown. Northern Wyoming, not too much, maybe 1/4 inch at Sheridan as well. But as you'll see here tonight, our temperatures will be cooling back down to the 30s, 40s, and maybe even 50 degrees over at Kalispell. Across the High Line, generally 40s and 40s across everywhere else. Partly cloudy skies expected for tonight across much of the region. Back here in south central Montana, 46 in Billings, 43 at Hardin, maybe 41 over at the Livingston. But then tomorrow, look at this. We wind up with temps getting back up a little warmer into the 60s, maybe some 70s, sunny skies, and then a chance for rain showers moving in late in the day. Farther out in the west, we'll wind up with temps again into the 60s and 70s out there. Across the High Line, 60s and 70s as well, and just some partly cloudy skies expected up to the north. So for Billings tonight, looks like it's going to be dry, partly cloudy skies and 46 degrees for the overnight low. Then for tomorrow, back up to 74 degrees. Slight chance for some isolated showers on Friday, as we said, about 6 o'clock that day. First day of summer comes, solstice arrives at 3:43, 30% chance for rain showers then, 80 for your high. Father's Day, 79, slight chance for rain showers in. We'll keep it in the 70s. Monday, a slight chance for some showers in on Wednesday and Thursday. Back up into the 80s again. Now, let's go back over to Russ.